Hey guys, SP64 here, and holy shit, there is a lot to talk about in terms of Sonic, because the 25th anniversary party happened, like, I guess now will be about 2 days ago. I watched the stream with Valrycat and Jahan, and it was fun. We had great fun. There was popcorn, and I stayed up till like 6 AM. It was literally daylight by the time the stream ended, and it was worth it. It was great. And I'm just here to kind of talk about a few things. There's probably a lot of these thoughts videos going around, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give my own thoughts on it. And yeah, so let's begin. Starting with Sonic Mania. At first, I gotta be honest, and I think a lot of people were kind of the same. I thought it was the 25th anniversary title, and I gotta say, when I was originally watching it, I was kind of like, oh man, is this the 25th anniversary title? I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of underwhelming, you know. I wasn't too pleased. But, you know, then we all found out, like, okay, it's not. But it looks really bright, really colourful, very fluent animations, especially, like, at the end of the trailer. Very fluent, and it looks great. You can play as some Tails and Knuckles as well, so that's a nice change of pace. And it's a nice treat for classic fans, and the music, holy shit, I'm listening to some of the music, and oh my god, it's great. I love it. So yeah, that's all I can really say for Sonic Mania, to be honest. So in terms of Sonic Boom Season 2, I'm probably like one of the only people that's actually interested in this. Unfortunately, we weren't able to see some of the live readings made by the cast because the stream decided, hey, let's cut to an interview that no one gives a shit about. So yeah, we missed out on the live readings. And speaking of which, if anyone finds a recording or was at the party and recorded the live readings, I would really appreciate it if you guys kind of like linked it to me or sent it to me so I could watch it, because honestly I'm really sad that we missed out on those. So yeah, I'd love to watch those. If anyone's got a recording, that'd be great. In terms of the preview, it looks somewhat different in terms of animation. I guess it's a bit more fluent. Sonic definitely looks brighter in a shade of blue, but the comedy seems to still be very meh. It doesn't seem to be very interesting or funny. You know, it doesn't seem to have changed that much in terms of like the writing, so I guess I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm not too surprised. But you know what, I'll still watch Season 2 to see, you know, what happens and shit like that. Now for Sonic and LEGO Dimensions. There are a few things that are actually revealed. I mean, the level pack, you know, the levels are revealed. It's Green Hill, no surprise. Sonic's car was actually revealed to be a vehicle. I personally have no issues with Sonic's car. I like his car. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of it, but whatever, it's cool. And as well as the Tornado 1, I believe, which is, yeah, it's a nice little vehicles. Super Sonic was also revealed, so that was very interesting. I was kind of thinking like, are they gonna do Super Sonic? Nah, they won't do Super Sonic. Yes, they fucking did. Super Sonic is gonna be in LEGO Dimensions, which is very cool. There don't seem to be any other characters in the pack. Like, no, there's no Tails or anything like that. They don't seem to be making an appearance. I mean, I guess they'll be in the background. In terms of being playable, I think it's just gonna be Sonic. But then again, you know, it's still good, better than nothing. So, yeah, it's great. He looked really good. I like his model. And now, finally, the big thing, the modern Sonic game reveal, which is, I guess, at this point called Project 2017. And there are a lot of people calling it Sonic Resistance, so I guess I'll call it that. I've got some mixed feelings. I mean, I really like the dark tone they're going for. I love that. I'm so glad they seem to go for a more dark and serious tone, because I'm very much of a fan of kind of serious storylines, especially with Sonic. And the graphics look fucking amazing. Some people point out like maybe it might be in-game cutscenes, it might not. I guess we'll see. Either way, it looks really good. The one thing I guess I didn't like about it is that I was a bit, and I still am, disappointed that Classic Sonic appeared. Now, I'm not saying I hate Classic Sonic, and I'm still hyped for the game, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm like, oh god, how dare they put Classic Sonic there, blah 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 blah. No. It's just the fact that he's kind of being hoarded out this year, like merchandise. He's got his own, you know, Sonic Mania. He, you know, I was just a bit disappointed to see him like, oh great, he's in this game now, you know. I was just kind of hoping maybe it could have been another character. You know, I gotta admit, when the first frame kind of showed up with all the fire and shit, I was so fucking sure Silver was gonna appear. I don't know why. I like, in my mind I was thinking, is Silver getting his own game? Is Silver getting his own game? Like, that's what I was thinking, but I was like, nah, it's the 25th anniversary, they won't give Silver his own game. But yeah, I mean, I guess, like, I'm not massively disappointed. I'm just a bit like, I'm like, oh, okay, great, Classic Sonic again. But it's whatever. I know a lot of people are assuming it's Generations 2, even though I believe they actually said it's not Generations 2. So that's going to be interesting, and I've actually got a theory about what the story might be, but I'll get to that in a second. speaking of story, Ian Flynn is being a massive tease. I don't know if you guys saw, but earlier on today, well, by the time this is being recorded, Ian Flynn actually made a tweet about the new Sonic game. And I'll read it out now, I've got it in front of me. He said, if I was writing Sonic Resistance, I wouldn't be able to say, if I am, you'll find out. If I'm not, I'm not. Hashtag fleeing for Sonic. He is being a troll. I don't know if he's around here. He might be, but I would love it. I would love it. This is why it's got to me, because like I would love it so fucking much if Ian was writing for this game, because he would be able to nail like a very serious tone. And I'm hoping it's true. I'm hoping he is, but I don't think he will be. I think he's just being an arsehole because he knows that we want him to write for the game. But yeah, so I just want to add that little bit in. Anyways, on to my theory on what the story, in my opinion, might be. So, there were a few things that people have noticed, like, you know, the giant, you know, Eggman robots with the different heads and all that shit. Like, really fucking giant, like, holy shit. And there's about 3 of them, I believe. And it seemed to be causing, like, chaos. It seems to be, like, a very dystopian world, and there was like a tagline at the end where it said join the resistance, and it kind of got me thinking, what if the story is, and this involves like, you know, classic Sonic and all that, Eggman tries to go back in time and prevents Sonic from saving the world, meaning that Eggman wins, causing a sort of butterfly effect in the present day. Hence why the city is all destroyed, why Eggman robots are basically roaming around, and why the tagline says join the resistance, because there'll obviously be a resistance kind of group, kind of like the Freedom Fighters, you know, trying to stop Eggman and trying to like take back the world and stuff like that. And hence why Classic Sonic probably would appear, because the two Sonics need to fix it. That's just my theory. It's a very silly theory, I know. It's very like, whoa, okay, you know, calm down. But I don't know, I think that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a good reason to bring Classic Sonic back. So that's pretty much all I have to say about all this. There was a lot to talk about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Wait, are you happy that Classic Sonic's in the new Modern Sonic game? Are you kind of displeased? Is there anything you want for the new Modern Sonic game? What about Sonic Mania? Give me your thoughts on Sonic Mania, which by the way will be playable at Summer of Sonic. I'm happy because I'm definitely playing that shit. What are your thoughts on Sonic Boom Season 2, Sonic and Lego Dimensions, basically any of the stuff, thoughts, just put them in the comments. I'm very unscripted in this, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye!